My name is Michael McCarty. My vibe is listening to Bruce Springsteen. My dad was always a huge Boss fan, and so I grew up listening to Bruce, and later converted my wife over to Bruce. She is actually a vocal major in college, so she's very all about having proper technique, and Bruce is more like, you know, kind of like yelling it type thing. And she at first hated Bruce, and then I showed her just a little bit, and she was like, I'm not a big fan, a little bit more. And slowly she came over to the light side, and now we've gone to a concert together in Wrigley Field. We loved it, and we both kind of we jam out on Bruce. It's a great way to relate with my dad, my family, and my wife. So. Grew up in Alton, Iowa, so right near Orange City. Really small town, loved knowing everybody, felt kind of like everybody in town was a second parent type thing, so everybody's kind of your aunt and uncle when you're in a small town. Loved that. We grew up in town, Cambria Drive, then we moved out to the country. So I kind of got a little bit of the best of both worlds. While I was in town, I was part of the neighborhood gang. You know, there was 3 of us, and we'd bike around the block all the time, and we'd bring our dog on walks and, you know, go like this and have the semis honk at us, and we had the in-town experience. And then I think I was around 14 and we moved out of town, so I got to experience the country and the beauty of, you know, some nature on an acreage and that kind of thing as well, which was excellent. Went to college in Dubuque, Iowa, Loras College. Loved that, had a great group of friends. I was a media studies major, business minor. After I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do, so a buddy and I had created a comedy TV show at Loras, and we said, let's just go to Chicago and do comedy stuff. So spent 3.5 years doing improv, stand-up. Writing was kind of my forte, wrote lots of different sketch shows. In many ways, it was very exciting to experience a new culture and then also get to share some of my perspective. I think a lot of people in the comedy industry are not from small-town Iowa, so I had a new story to tell through my comedy, and it was pretty well received. I had fun doing it. So I never saw comedy as a long-term career. Good experience, and we actually both kind of wanted to settle down back in this area. We love the community, we love the cultural values here. People really care about each other here. I think that's genuine. And we have family here, and we wanted our hopeful eventual kids to grow up near their grandparents. I think we appreciate a little bit more the cultural events and the community events. Coming from Chicago, we'd go to like see the orchestra, or we'd hear music in the park kind of thing. So it's nice to come back to Orange City, a much smaller town, and we still have those shows in the park and lots of these cultural events. So it's exciting that we get the best of both worlds. We get the small town feel, but some of those neat experiences as well. People probably don't realize that we have an aerospace manufacturer right here in Orange City. AIM is a manufacturer of composite aerospace parts. And so it's really neat that we have basically aerospace right here in the Midwest. We're really kind of it for the Midwest. It's kind of like the West Coast, some in the South, and then Orange City, Iowa. So that's pretty neat. AIM is kind of on the cutting edge in a lot of ways. We're very automated. And so not that that's taking away jobs, we're growing with that automation. So we're just very futuristic in the way that we do manufacturing. If you come into the facility, it's a very clean facility. It looks like the future of manufacturing. It's very futuristic, very bright, very clean, and then lots of machines as well, because we're using technologies, and again, I can't get into too much detail, but we're using technologies that very few other people in the country or really the world are using to make sure we have quality parts, which is exciting. There's lots more opportunities than you might realize, so you can have the best of both worlds. You can have a great job, and you can have a really great community, and I think Orange City has both. My name is Michael McCarty. I am vibrant. This is my Orange City.